Joy for putting this together for us. I want to thank the senior citizens for having us on. You know what I mean? This is a blessing to be able to come back home and do comedy here. You know, she actually, when I first heard about Joy, I didn't know who Joy was, but my grandmother used to come here all the time and talk about Joy. Anybody that can deal with my grandmother got to be a saint. A lot of y'all in here know about my grandmother Tommy. Let me take this jacket. Y'all gotta wake it up now. I know a lot of y'all old. Y'all gotta wake it up for me now. Come on. I know it's nighttime for some of y'all. I seen some people back there sleep too. I ain't say nothing. Yeah, I seen a couple comedians in this motherfucker sleep too. I said, don't you gotta go home? I took a power nap in the middle or something. God damn. See, when they told me the senior center, I didn't know the comics was gonna be seniors too. I thought we was just gonna be doing the show for y'all. I was like, some of these motherfuckers need to go take a nap. Ooh. Yeah, you look tired, my boy. You gotta unfold them arms. I know that posture. That's how you put yourself to sleep on your belly. I know that shit right there. That brother a sandwich away from a good sleep. I can tell. Yeah, it was interesting though, because normally when you're the headliner, you know, you come a little late because that's your kind of like your grace. You can show up late and let the other comedians go. I don't normally headline, but when I do, I come late as a motherfucker. So when I called some of the comedians, I said, oh, they said a clean show. I ain't heard a clean show yet. I'm like, who keeps saying clean? I'm like, I done heard about everybody's vagina and ass the whole night. The last lady was up here twerking. I said, what, y'all not gonna stop her? I said, she up here doing Kegels in front of everybody. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I said, Joy is wild. I said, she is wild. I said, they let her do this every year? I bet this the last one. I bet this the last one they let her do this shit. I said, oh no. I said, I should have came later. God damn. I'm glad I didn't know, because some of y'all still look sleeping this motherfucker. Come on, wake up now. You're gonna have to start going around checking everybody's blood pressure in a minute. You know they gotta be. And some of y'all in here acting like y'all tired and y'all gotta walk across the street. Get your ass up. You ain't got to drive nowhere. You just gonna open that door and go right up the damn stairs. Some of y'all ain't even gonna walk up the stairs. You're gonna get you in that little chair on the wall, and it's gonna ease your ass up the stairs. But I love it though. This is a great crowd. I appreciate all y'all for coming out. Even though 90% of y'all related to me, I appreciate it. I told my friend, she came to support my show, I said, look, I'm gonna call every nigga in here my uncle, just don't pay attention. Look, my grandma did not have all these kids. I don't want you thinking my grandma was outside like that. But some of these niggas was just help raise me. It took a village back then. You know, that was a real community we had then. You know, that was a real grandmother, not these Instagram mothers. Now your grandmother on the internet twerking, she got OnlyFans. Shit, grandmothers is 28 now. You ain't even been through enough to be a grandmother. Shit, you ain't got life figured out and your baby had a baby. Now y'all all fucked up. Ain't nobody gonna make it in the house. Your baby can't read, your mama can't. This is all terrible. But that was my grandmother. She was like the cornerstone of our family, so to say. Her house was everybody's house. You know, so to come back and do this with Joy was a full circle moment for me. I know she up there watching me, calling me fat still. You know, because Tommy, my grandmother, she was like that. She didn't cut and dry. She's not gonna sugarcoat nothing. And she'll invite you to a house party, cook for you, give you drinks, everything, and kick your ass out right at the end of it. She was one of a kind. I'm actually named after her. My middle name is Craig Lee, and her name was Tommy Lee, which is the countryest shit I've ever heard in my life. I didn't tell people my middle name until probably about 8-9 months ago. Craig Lee just sounded like somebody with cattle. That just sound like somebody with that. But I love doing comedy. I've been doing this since 2018, 2019. This year has been really big for me, and normally when I do my sets, I always ask before I go. See, a lot of people got up here just went crazy. I like to ask for consent first. So I ask you before I go in, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I can be honest, okay? You said this. Remember, you looking at me dead in my eyes, you remember you said I can be honest. Don't you turn on me after I say this. Okay, I want my own pronoun. Now I know what you're thinking, just slow down. I didn't come up here to come out the closet for y'all. That's not what I'm talking about. I seen the look on some of y'all's faces. I know, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I just want to put a distinction between two words, fat and big. See? Because I'm big, but I'm not fat. Because fat people get treated totally different. Because when you get tired of a fat person, what you say? With your fat ass. That's why don't nobody like you, with your fat ass. And when your girl get mad at you, what she say to you? You fat, funky bitch. You're like, God damn. All this over the cable bill? You tripping like that with me? You've been harboring that. That's in you. Why would you date somebody and say that to them? That's different. That's a different level of hate. And for me, it's like, it's a difference, because fat people can be a nuisance. You gotta watch when you park with fat people. Can't park in the back of parking lots with fat people. Ooh, you parking far. They start counting steps before you put the car in park. Ooh, you ain't seen nothing closer? Get your fat ass out and walk. God damn it, you need it. Because believe it or not, I used to be bigger. This is the best I looked in a long time, so give me a break. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's how they treat you when you're fat. They try to say little shit like, don't sit in that chair. That chair ain't for you. We got a stronger chair over there. I used to make the chairs do the poltergeist when I walked in the cookout. They would just all slide up against the wall. Them white little cookout chairs would hate to see me coming. I done put a couple of them in the mortuary this year. But that's my thing. I want to make a distinction between fat and big. Fat people can't ride roller coasters. I can get on some, depending on where we at. I'm not going to get on all, but I can get on some. Another thing I want to be honest about, I think homeless people are soft. I know what you're thinking. I think they soft now, because when I was younger, homeless people used to do way more for you change. You would get a song, a dance, they'd wipe the windows. You would get all this stuff. Nowadays, homeless people ain't even dirty. I work in Fremont. I see some of the most well-off homeless people I've ever seen in my life. That don't count. I see some of the cleanest homeless people. I'm like, you don't even have a shopping cart, sir. You ain't even been through enough to get my change. If you gotta have, and then they got them signs that say war hero. If you was a hero, why they don't care about you no more? You can't go to the VA and get nothing? You're not getting my change. And what made me even more mad is when they got a dog. Let that dog go be a dog. That shit pisses me off. Let that dog go be a damn dog. Because your homeless ass is lonely and you want some company, you got his ass tied up with caution tape, dragging him around the city. Making him suffer with your lonely ass. This nigga can eat grass, he can chase cats, he can find food on his own. He don't need you, you need him. I'm starting to think you homeless because you're selfish. You seem like you don't think about the bigger picture. Let that dog go be a dog. What also irritates me when I see homeless couples. You niggas found love? You niggas found love and not a job? You're homeless because your priorities fucked up. That's why you're homeless. And it only makes me feel more sad because I go home with my single lonely ass. I'm like, this nigga ain't got nothing. But he got somebody. What the fuck am I doing wrong? You start checking normal shit you know is good. Ain't there something down there? This nigga found love and don't have a place to take it. That's crazy. If you can find love in a tent, I think you sell yourself short. You got CEOs, you got CEO capabilities. You can run a company if you can run a homeless woman crazy. Because technically, she got bigger fish to fry. You're not even paying attention to your status. Yeah, that's just a couple of things that just make me uncomfortable. Another thing that made me uncomfortable, I know there's a lot of black people in here, y'all might not like me for this, but I did not like that movie Sinners. I didn't like it. Can I tell you why I didn't like it? Why? One reason. That damn Asian lady, she pissed me off like a motherfucker. You not watching, they just beat the fucking security guard, and you talking about, come on in, I'd have knocked that old ass lady out. She let the vampires in. You not watching? And I knew them people was evil because what motherfucking white person you know got a banjo? I've never trusted a motherfucker with a banjo in my life. And he gonna say we gonna turn around and walk away slow. Bow, shot him dead. Movie over. It wouldn't have been no movie fucking with me. They out here biting people and y'all wanna talk to them. That's why I love black people, because we have situational awareness. We know danger before any other race in the world. Because we've been breaking the law longer than any other race in the world. We can smell the policeman from a mile away. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it's real fucked up how ICE is out there grabbing all them people. I think that shit is cold.
Yeah.
It's just me, I think that's fucked up. Fuck ICE, for real. But if I gotta be honest, shit, it's y'all turn. Shit, we had our turn, didn't we? How long was civil rights for? That shit about for like 100 years, didn't it? I didn't even know Mexican people existed until we got to be accepted. Where was Cesar Chavez during the Million Man March? I didn't see that video.
He was there.
That's just me. I think it's y'all turn. I think it's everybody gets a turn. Asian people had a turn. It was only for like 2 weeks, but they was fucking them up for 2 weeks. It was only fucking them up. And I think white people getting their turn too now because they get all that Trump support and now they starting to get the itchy neck and shit. They're like, this nigga ain't really what we thought he was. Jokes on you, white people. Situational awareness. We knew this. We knew that nigga was lying.
Right.
Shit, we knew Obama was lying, but we accepted it. I don't trust no nigga talking about change is gonna come. Nigga, Sam Cooke said that. I ain't stupid. I know what you're doing. But at least he tried to lie with style. You know what I mean? Trump don't even try to lie with no style. He just say shit. He had the motherfuckers out there drinking bleach when COVID came. I said, that's why you need a black mama. Because a black mama to slap the shit out you to pour some bleach over your house. I wish the hell you put the wrong paper towel roll in the bathroom and watch what a black mama do. Let alone you pouring her good bleach over ice. Not that type of ice, sister, the other ice. I don't want nobody to get up and run out this motherfucker.